Legion Remix is a really good way to prepare yourself for the Midnight expansion, especially by leveling up characters for multiple reasons. Maybe you want to level up one of every single class to level 80, well, Legion Remix right now is arguably the fastest way to level up without paying for the boost in the game itself, and it's way faster to level here than retail at least, and people like me for example, we are leveling up 50 plus characters to use for concentration crafting in the Midnight for gold making profession-wise. So for me, what I'm doing in Legion Remix is leveling up a bunch of characters, and for that reason we have to find out what is the fastest way to level. So today I have a really fast way to level that I want to share with you guys, and this is based on an old, not old, but like a week old, infinite power farming location. So we're turning a previously infinite power farming location into now a power leveling location as well. So I want to show you guys some footage to show you how good this actually can be for leveling. So this right here is me power leveling my character yesterday. Now I ended up finding somebody else on my server who was also doing the same power leveling strategy, so we ended up being two people power leveling at the same time but in the same group, and this is kind of what I want to recommend to you guys as well, because this location might end up being popular for boosting yourself if you have two accounts for example. So you can use account number 1 to boost account number 2, or it could just end up being a popular boosting location in general where one friend boosts another friend, in which case if you see somebody else at this location, group up with them instead of farming one by one and basically messing up each other's farm. Group up, be friendly and just ask if you can group up. That way you are both benefiting, you are now killing things faster, and you can both farm more efficiently. And I will also say, by the way, if you use your main here to boost your alt, you can farm infinite power. I did some notes yesterday while testing this out live on Kick, so this right here is from me streaming it live yesterday on Kick as well, and I made some notes on the farm itself. So while I was leveling, on my main I picked up 160,000 infinite power in exactly 1 hour of farming. So it took around 1 hour for level 10 to level 80 as well, so like you can start a character and in 1 hour you can be max level. You can speed that up quite a lot by the way, which we'll go through in a second when I talk to like about how to do the farm. I just want to show you guys the farm in the background so you know the route that I'm going for on the island. I will also show you the location and everything, just want to show you a full lap so you can copy and paste for your own farm. I'm speeding up the footage by 2 times so we get more coverage, so you can see more things about what's happening as well. The thing is though, you're simply flying around trying to look for elite, and the route you're doing or like what mobs you kill first doesn't really matter. The thing is you want to find a way to farm in a circle, and that way when you are at the end of the circle, the mobs at the start have started respawning. What I will say is you want to focus on the dragons. I guess before I go further into the video, let me just show you the location, because some people just want to know the location and then go there and try it out for themselves without any further instructions. So the farm itself is in Solheim on Shield's Rest, basically the entire island, and the main 2 things you want to focus on are where the dragons are. So right here for example, there's a pack of 5 dragons. Over here as well, there's a pack of 4 to 5, sometimes 6 dragons. You want to focus on pulling the dragons. There's even a boosting strat where you are basically killing these 2 packs of dragons, and then you phase jump and kill the dragons over again. For some reason, the dragons just give way more experience, and sometimes each dragon can be half a level. So if there's 5 dragons here, and 5 here, that is 5 levels in 2 mob packs, which can be quite insane. Going back to the farm though, you can see here, I am currently targeting my own alt to show you guys the levels that I'm getting while farming, and I started at level 13. We are now level 20 plus in about 8 minutes of gameplay, because once again the video is sped up. So you can see how many levels we are getting per pull, and especially from the dragons as well. If you haven't been paying attention to that character, just skip back in the video and look at what level I was at the start of me recording here and what level I am now. And right here as well we got to level 25, and it will just keep going up when we kill elite. Also, it's kind of RNG, but every time you get an empowered enemy, they give double, sometimes triple the experience rate. So the more empowered enemies you have, the better. And speaking of empowered enemies, you need to be in the heroic world tier, both on the booster and the boost E. Heroic world tier is key, both for infinite power farming and experience farming, so be in the heroic world tier, but I think most people do know that by now, but just in case somebody is brand new to Remix and you're looking at this, and you go here in normal world tier trying to figure out why you're not getting experience, or as much experience, you want to be in heroic world tier. And right now, for example, my alt is level 27. This location right here is insane for power leveling. It's also worth noting that you can do this completely AFK on the alt. That being said, if you are completely AFK, you are probably missing out on one pack. We've been experimenting with where to be AFK for the entire farm, and the pillar just about where I'm farming now, like to my left right now, is where we stood AFK. By standing AFK there, you're missing out on one pack in the entire farm, which is not the biggest pack in the world, by the way. So alternatively, you can have a friend boost a friend, and then you can have your alt be on like a 2-man mount, right, with a friend, so he follows you around to get all the experience, or literally stand AFK in the middle, and you're only losing out on experience from one singular pack. So it's completely AFKable, you're just missing out on less than 5%, which is not really that bad in the grand scheme of things. It's a really good farm, and once again, my main got 160,000 infinite power while farming here as well. I'm trying to keep like the looting window open above, like in the top left, so you can see the power we are looting. Sometimes I'm looting 7,000 infinite power in one singular looting session. So yeah, the power farming here is not bad. It is obviously not great either, but the main thing you're doing is boosting yourself anyway, so getting power on the main at the same time is just an added benefit to the farm itself. And for experience wise, once again, you are looking at a 1 hour leveling session from starting a character to being max level, which is quite insane even for boosting. It's obviously not Mists of Pandaria boosting levels, but I would say we're getting kinda close. And this is with my current power. If I get even more powerful, I can start one-shotting these enemies and get it down even more, because as you can see here, I'm not one-shotting them, but they do go down pretty fast. But if I have more power, and we can literally one-shot these enemies, we can probably get this down to 45 minutes. Maybe, in which case we are once again getting kinda close to Mist of Pandaria remix boosting levels. That being said, it is in the open world, so the more people try to do this at this exact location, the more competition there is, the less valuable this will be, so you might want to try to find some other locations as well to do the same kind of method of boosting in a different place. Either way, this location is insane, and it was nerfed infinite power wise, so there's less people farming here now, but that is just good for experience though, and they are dropping a lot of experience. So if you are trying to boost yourself, or if you have a friend that is powerful, ask them if they want to carry you to max level in this location and farm power at the same time. They are once again getting almost 200,000 infinite power while boosting somebody. Either way, this location is insane, but you will need somebody to boost you, so that is the key information here. If you are starting out on your own, this is not going to be a place for you. It's a boosting location really, but that is when it comes to leveling fast, you want to be boosted in some way, shape or form. And a lot of us playing Remix, we are planning to boost anyway, either boosting ourselves or boosting our friends. It's what a lot of people used to do in Mist of Pandaria as well. So this right here is one step in the right direction, and it's a pretty good step as well. Once again, if you are using the phasing technology, you can only, you can just focus on the dragons, and you can level here in almost half an hour, even right now, by phasing. But that is not something that the average person is going to do, but some of the really high-end people are leveling stupid fast over here at the moment. I just wanted to show you guys the location and talk about how good it is both for experience and also the added benefit of the infinite power. Once again, just in case somebody skipped through the middle part of the video, I will show you the location one more time. It is Shield's Rest in Solheim, all the way northeast, so just fly there, try it out, and let me know how much experience you are getting, and if you're tracking the power on your main at the same time, let me know how much infinite power you are getting in the comments down below. Alternatively, I am streaming live on Kick every single day, trying out both this farm and many other farms, and I help people in Mythic Emerald Nightmare twice per day. So if you are struggling to get into Mythic raids, I'm gonna do my best to help you out. And for me, for example, we do 2 raids every single day live on Kick, and I bring everybody that I can from chat, because I currently have enough gear right now to carry just about anyone in Mythic raids. So once again, if you're struggling, come by on Kick, throw me a follow, say something in chat, and we do raids. I'll try to get you in and help you out however I can. Alternatively, if you have any questions about Remix and you think I can answer them, feel free to ask those as well on Kick. It's easier for me to reply in depth instead of replying to a YouTube comment, for example, and we can have a better dialogue. Either way, thank you for watching the video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a sub, and thank you once again for watching. I'll see you again in the next video, or I'll see you on Kick.